Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Hazika Nadira binti Hassan. I'm from class MBA 1115C. The topic for my conceptual paper is the impact of poverty in Indonesia towards labour migration to Malaysia. For the introduction, poverty in today's world is typically associated with the inability to pay for necessities like clothing, food, housing and other necessities. When a person or community doesn't have enough money to maintain a minimum standard of living, it is said to be in poverty. Poverty has long been a worldwide problem. Next, a household is usually defined as a group of people who share living space, including places to eat, sleep and do chores at home. In Indonesia, households are often categorized and analyzed based on several socio-economic and demographic factors, such as the size of family, income and educational level of household members, and in addition to the provision of basic utilities like clean water and sanitary facilities. So the next is problem statement on this topic. Despite recent economic progress, poverty is still a serious difficult problem that affects millions of Indonesian households. With 255 million people, Indonesia is the fourth most populated country in the world. Even with the country's strong economic process, some Indonesians find it impossible to escape poverty due to the country's high population growth rate and significant economic disparities within across provinces. According to BKF 2018, natural disaster is also the cause of poverty among households in Indonesia. Other than that, low wages and unemployment is also the biggest thing that might cause poverty among households in Indonesia. Next, unemployment because of lack of education may cause the fourth of Indonesia immigrate to neighbor countries and be the foreign worker. For literature review, show that the reason for poverty in Indonesia is because of low wages. Low wages are typically defined as earning of below 2/3 of the average monthly salary for full-time worker in each employment sector. For example, low-wage workers are defined as earning less than 2/3 of the median hourly wage, reflecting a reflective measure of wage distribution. This effect that might be the reason of poverty among households in Indonesia is clearly cause of income inequality and low wages. Other than that, lack of educational status has increasing impact on poverty. This is likely due to the sample's high illiteracy rate. Education is expected to reduce poverty according to the empirical finding of Ikun Jobi and Endigni 2014 and Mahmoud and Sadiq 2010. Education improves people potential, but it does not make them super rich. Education and employment have a proportional relationship because of the limited number of jobs available for the growing educated population. Effect of this matter, Indonesian residents will migration to the nearest country, which is Malaysia, and the past migration of Indonesia to Malaysia has been caused by a variety unknown factor. According to Asgar 2012, the migration of Indonesia foreign workers to Malaysia began in the 19th century as laborers in the Dutch East Indies around 1887. Impact from this migration, there will be positive and negative issue because of this matter. Positive impact caused by the foreign worker from Indonesia is, the first positive impact is foreign worker is also help in improving the economic in Malaysia because they do jobs that are not done by the local citizen and most of them are from Indonesia. Show 2005 believed that the foreign worker population in heavily reliance on one country which is Indonesia. For example, Sabah heavily relies on foreign worker with 90% coming from Indonesia. Diplomatic issue could arise if Indonesia requests citizen return or if there's disagreement with the sources country. Next, moving on to the negative impact caused by the foreign worker from Indonesia. Employment opportunities will be lost, resulting in the clear negative impact caused by illegal immigration. Illegal immigration can have an impact on job opportunities for native workers, particularly in industry that rely heavily in unskilled labor, such as agriculture, construction, and hospitality. Competition from illegal workers can reduce job opportunities for native workers, potentially driving them out of the industry. An employer may prefer to hire illegal workers who are willing to accept lower wages and frequently work without benefit, limiting job opportunities for legal workers seeking better pay and conditions. Next, the negative social impact from foreign workers is on the local community or society in which they work. This effect may vary greatly depending on factors such as the scope of immigration, cultural differences, and socio-economic status. According to Dunsman 2011, native and foreign workers may experience social tension and culture clashes, affecting social cohesion and integration. Both of countries try to decreasing this issue. Step taken by Indonesia is the Indonesian government effort to reduce illegal worker migration from Indonesia to Malaysia include a variety of policy aimed at regulating and managing labor migration while protecting Indonesian citizen rights. The Indonesian government provide pre-departure orientation and training programs for prospective migrant workers bound for Malaysia. This program educate workers from their right, responsibility, and legal employment option. They also raise awareness about the danger of illegal migration and offer guidance on how to avoid exploitation. President Joko Widodo Jokowi wants to immediately stop Indonesian workers from becoming domestic worker PRT abroad because it affects the nation's self-esteem and dignity. Next is step taken by Malaysian government. Malaysian government has taken steps to address illegal workers, including those from Indonesia. Malaysia periodically launched regularization programs to encourage undocumented foreign workers to come forward and obtain legal status. This program provides a pathway for illegal workers, including Indonesia, to obtain proper documentation and work permits. Foreign workers from Indonesia in Malaysia face various consequences, both positive and negative, based on their employment status and compliance with Malaysian immigration and labour law. As a result, allowing foreign workers to enter with a permit will benefit both of countries. For the conclusion, this study highlight that the poverty in Indonesia household due to the both avoidable and unavoidable factors such as employment, natural disaster, and low wages. This factor leads to Indonesia household working as foreign worker in neighbouring country, particularly Malaysia. Ineffective policies and law make the numbers uncontrollable, affecting Malaysia development and employment opportunities. However, the presence of large-scale labour can speed up Malaysian progress and create positive effect. The negative impact in foreign worker around without permission, affecting residents negatively. Indonesia and Malaysia are working in address this issue, and poverty in Indonesia must be addressed to prevent harm and benefit both countries. That's all from me, and thank you for watching and listening for my concept tour paper presentation.